valley of dreams. Just out of high school with an M16, in a country never heard of until a year before. Halfway around the world in the Vietnam War. He lights another lucky strike, now a pack or two a day. It's the only thing he's found that keeps his head straight. Each cigarette he burns marks a man who's gone down, and he's feeling about as empty as the shells on the ground. Well, it's time we tell him he ain't alone. Welcome home, G.I., welcome home. Now at night he hears the mortars and the sound of far-off guns, and the rhythm of his heart is pounding like a drum. His eyes are playing tricks on him with the shadows of the flares, and he fires at the tree line, but there's nobody there. Now most stay back home, far from the war, while scholars discuss what we're fighting for. Both politics and peace are far from him. Only thing he's fighting for are the lives of his friends. And it's time we tell him he ain't alone. Welcome home, G.I., welcome home. Now a young Army nurse holds the hand of a Marine. She's trying to save a life, it's a daily routine. The courage that she shows just living each day is counted on the hands of the lives she's saved. Some are called lucky and they make it back home, but even if they get there, their war wasn't done. Oh, and many got the cancer from our Agent Orange. The country they fought for just folded her arms. Well, it's far too late for words like right or wrong, but we're far overdue to honor what they've done. So to all of our veterans, their family and friends, I bid you welcome home and bring your war to an end. It's time we tell them they ain't alone. Welcome home, G.I., welcome home. Well, hey, you Yankee boy, what brings you down this way? Hey, you Yankee boy, there'll be trouble if you stay. Well, I heard you had Lazarus Stewart, he was the leader of the Paxton boys. But if you ran with trash like that, no wonder you were destroyed. Up in Wyoming Valley, Great Meadow, it spread out, home to some Delaware when the Iroquois allowed. And it's hey, you Yankee boy, what brings you down this way? Hey, you Yankee boy, there'll be trouble if you stay. Well, they came from Connecticut and they built their 40 fort, and they claimed it as New England, but the claim fell short. And then men from Pennsylvania with rifles in their hands, from Shamokin to Wyoming, to see who owned this land. The Connecticut boys, they stopped them, sharpshooters on the bluff. Pennsylvania then retreated, I guess they saw enough. But this world is a strange one, there's always twists and turns. Indians with tomahawks wiped out the 44th. And it's hey, you Yankee boy, what brings you down this way? Hey, you Yankee boy, there'll be trouble if you stay. By then the revolution had spread throughout this land. For a while the Indians, they held Wyoming land. But after the war years, once the treaties all were done, Pennsylvania got Wyoming where the Susquehanna runs. Now this tale is a strange one of our Pennsylvania home, when men from Connecticut, they claimed it as their own. Oh, blood was shed by rifle and sword, and only a few remember our Pennamite War. And it's hey, you Yankee boy, what down this way. Hey, you Yankee boy, there'll be trouble if you stay. We'll catch a fish in the Susquehanna, catch a fish in the Susquehanna, catch a fish in the Susquehanna, sit on the bank in the mud and the sand. Wade right in up to your knees, wade right in up to your knees, wade right in up to your knees, don't go in the winter, you might freeze. Cast your lure and sit and float, cast your lure and sit and float, cast your lure and sit and float, I've seen those bass jump in the boat. The mouth bow, ladies and gentlemen.